aspects of the case. Last month, international gold prices fell 9.0%, marking the biggest one-day drop in over 12 years. The price of gold reached around $4,900 per troy ounce, driven by profit-taking following a surge earlier this year, concerns over U.S. monetary policy, and large-scale Chinese speculative trading. Silver showed even more dramatic volatility, plunging 27.7% on the same day due to its smaller market size. Despite the drop, silver remains up 17% for January. Analysts note that both metals have experienced extreme swings in recent years, fueled by central bank purchases, ETF inflows, geopolitical tensions, and market speculations. In local news, Busan will celebrate the 150th anniversary of its port with a series of events organized by civic groups. The Busan Port Development Council and the Citizens Association for Busan Port will hold the celebrations on February 26th and 27th at the Busan Port International Exhibition and Convention Center. The two-day program will include an official ceremony with a moment of silence, poetry readings, and a performance by the Busan City Choir, as well as a time capsule to be opened at the port's 200th anniversary. A forum and symposium will examine the port's history, role in Korea's modernization, and future development. The Busan Center for Creative Economy and Innovation announced that the Hue and Work Seoggu District Workation Center in Seoggu District will serve as an official satellite center for Busan-style workation. In partnership with the city, the center will offer a limited event for the first 50 participants, providing additional support for accommodation costs at the designated workation facilities. More information is available on the Busan Style Workation website and the Hue and Work Seoggu District Workation site. In international news, for the first time, K-pop songwriters have won a Grammy Award. The original soundtrack Golden from the Netflix animated film K-pop Demon Hunters received the award for Best Song Written for Visual Media at the 68th Grammy Awards in Los Angeles. Songwriters Ije, Teddy, and others were recognized for their work, marking a historic achievement for K-pop composers and producers. And now for today's weather. The current temperature in Busan area is 6 degrees Celsius and the sky is clear. The temperature will average around 3 degrees Celsius this evening. And that wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BEFM 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with Laura McLucky. BEFM 부산영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello. And I have something to say. Ready? 우리 친구 아이가. Do you know, I feel like I could be in some sort of Busan drama, you know? This literally translated means, aren't we friends? But the meaning is much deeper than that. It says, we're friends, and because we're friends, we would do anything for each other. 그래, 우리 친구 아이가. It's blunt, it's short, but it carries a warmth that's deeper than any long explanation. And that, my friends, is the beauty of the Busan dialect. Welcome to For Your Busan. I'm your 친구 아이가, Laura McLucky. Let's kick off the show. This is Between You and Me in the Middle.
Told you I'd change, but it was too late. Or maybe I'm just standing in your way. I don't wanna hear your sorries. I just wanna feel you love me. Am I caught in the middle? We had it all just to give it up. Feel my heart breaking a little, thinking that I'm not enough. So call it off, tell me it won't last. There's never been a time that we wouldn't run back. To get lost in the middle, to get caught in the middle with.
Caught in the middle with. That was Between You and Me in the Middle to kick off Monday's show. It's Monday, the 2nd of February. Happy February to you all. February. It's very Scottish. It's 4:09 p.m. Today is a no makeup day for me, so if you're joining on YouTube live stream, apologies. But actually, hashtag sorry, not sorry. That makes me uncool to say that, but I don't care. I'm not sorry that I don't have makeup on today. I'm very happy with my little pinhole eyes. Because I don't really like to wear makeup. But I have to, a lot of the time, for my job. So, yeah. I'm taking a relaxed face day. How about you? How's your relaxed face? Ang PD, do you have a relaxed face today? Meh? Ang PD got a haircut. It looks very nice.
Thank you.
But the hairdresser may or may not have, but definitely did, cut way shorter than Ang PD wanted. So Ang PD now has a little very cute bob right here. 너무 귀엽다. But hair growth, so don't worry about it. It's beautiful. 머리도 예뻐요. 머리도? 이건 뭐야? 머리도 우아합니다. 머리도 너무 아름답습니다. 예. 우리 친구 아이가. Welcome to the show. A little bit of, what do you call it, housekeeping. It's 4:10 p.m. It's Monday the 2nd of Feb. This is For Your Busan and you're tuned in on 90.5 and 103.3 FM. Welcome to BEFM. 부산영어방송입니다. 반갑습니다. Welcome to the show. So today, I would like, well, I opened up the show talking about Busan dialect, right? I'd like to tell you a little dialect anecdote that happened to me. So, when I speak Korean to some people tell me that I sound quite Busan. 경상도 아줌마. 아니면, 갱상도 아줌마. 갱상도 아줌마. And I like that. I don't know. But I don't speak deliberately with Busan Saturi. So I think a lot of people might be able to put it on. But I learned my Korean here in Busan. So I just naturally picked up the sound of how people speak and the words and etc. So one day, I went, hi Jenny Name, hi 3OST Name. I went to the mart, and so I had to get nappies, diapers. 기저귀, 기저귀, 기저귀. So 기저귀, right? 귀, ears. Anyway, 기저귀, right? And so when you say it quickly, 기저귀. 기저귀 어디 있어요? 기저귀. But when you say it in Busan dialect, it's 기지기. And so I'd learned from my mother-in-law, 기지기 더 필요해. 기지기 없어. 기지기. 태양이 기지기 해야지. So 기지기 I thought was the word. So I went to the mart and I said to the lady, excuse me, in Korean, 선생님 혹시 기지기 어디 있습니까? She's like, 예? I was like, 기지기 어디 있어요? And she must have been thinking, who is this weird white woman coming to me telling me 기지기 무슨 말인지 몰랐어요. And I was like, 기지기, 아기 팬티. She's like, 기저귀야. And so I've had so many situations where I've learned the Saturi without actually knowing what the non-Saturi version of the word is. And I get, I don't know, people think it's cute, funny. I don't know. I get that comment a lot. But I don't know that I'm speaking Korean Busan Saturi. I just have learned it as the actual word. How about you? Have you had any of those instances? Actually, when all of you say hiya, you know that is very Scottish. That is Scottish Saturi, I would say, Scottish dialect. So yeah, if you say hiya, that's not normal for saying hello or hi. Hiya is very Scottish, I think, or in British at least. Yeah. I think so anyway. Tell me if I'm wrong. I like to fight. I'm in a fighting mood today. Come on, bring it on. Anyway, these days, lots of customer service centres use ARS, right, to handle complaints. And because of this, customers have to go through many steps before we can talk to a real staff member. 안녕하세요. ARS 서비스 활용하실래요? No, 싫어, stop. It's convenient, but it has problems, right? The system sometimes can't understand what people say. So you can't get the advice you want. Local dialects, of course, one of the reasons. So when customers use a lot of dialect, the automatic response system doesn't know what you're talking about. Just like the lady at the shop when I asked for kijigi. So you can't get your proper service, right? In Busan, actually, this problem is being solved by training AI systems to understand local dialects. It's true. Since last year, the accuracy of the AI complaint service has gone over 90%. Recognizing Busan dialect, of course, a key task here in Busan for handling calling complaints from Busan citizens. And the AI has achieved high accuracy. Well done. Congratulations to the machine. Are we applauding a machine? Good, nice. So if this system is run, it will be able to handle up to 20 complaints at the same time, which greatly improves the human administrative efficiency as well as the complaint side. And, using AI for complaint handling is also expected to reduce the workload of the public officials on multi-levels. And for me, I don't like to speak to an AI. But these days, it's getting better and better. So I managed to solve a problem with AI the other day, and it was very nice. Okay, today's text topic. I would like you to please describe your mood today in one sentence using your regional dialect. So, 여러분 오늘의 텍스트북은 오늘의 기분을 여러분 지역의 사투리로 한 문장 보내주시기 바랍니다. 아니면 카카오톡으로 보내고 싶으시면 보이스 파일도 가능합니다. 그러면은 저는 so in my dialect I'm alright. I'm alright. 이것도 무슨 말입니까? I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm alright. It's alright. I've been better though. It's alright. I've been better, but I'm not having a pure good day, eh? No, I'm not having a pure good day. It's been a belter, Ken.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, nobody needs to know what I'm saying. So, today we've got lots coming up, especially a brand new person to join us in the studio. It's Busan Times with Tegan.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
Welcome back, everybody, and welcome to Jian. Jian came into the studio, looked at herself on camera, and went, "Aigu, same girl, same every single day." How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fabulous, delightful, happy that you're here.
Happy February.
Happy Feb. I know. Can you believe time flies? It's February already. Almost Lunar New Year. We get to start again.
Yes, here we go.
Second start for 2026. So you are the new face of Busan Times, and yeah, it's great to have you. And you're here for the news as well, so you can hear lovely Jian's voice on the news. When?
In the morning with my morning wave team, and also at 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. for
바쁘다
briefly,
바쁘지.
네, for 5 minutes.
So 바쁘다. Okay, well, listen, let's get on with it then. What do we have for our first story?
So our first story today is about keeping Busan citizens safer. The city has launched a new integrated disaster information platform.
Okay, so what does that mean exactly?
So starting this week, Busan is running a pilot of Busan Safety On, a one-stop website that brings together all kinds of disaster and safety information for citizens.
That's very handy. I have another app for that on my phone.
Yeah?
But it's not specific for Busan. So what kind of information can people find there?
So the platform covers 6 main areas: urban flooding, earthquakes and seismic safety, nuclear safety, ground collapse and landslides, extreme heat and cold, and shelters. Each section is designed so you can see the key information at a glance.
Okay, so I love this kind of real-time updates thing. It's a lot of information, but okay, how does it work, for example, with flooding?
For urban flooding, the site links river water levels, wind direction and speed, tidal information, and rainfall data from the Korea Meteorological Administration right away.
Impressive. What about earthquakes?
So for the earthquake, you can check real-time earthquake alerts, outdoor evacuation sites, and tidal wave emergency shelters, all mapped clearly on the site.
I'm testing you as if you made the app here. Okay, what about nuclear safety?
The site shows real-time radiation levels, and if there's an emergency, guides citizens to shelters and relief facilities real time.
This is so cool. I think this is such an important
is.
thing. So I hope that every single person who comes to Busan, number one, downloads this. So I hope it's in multi-languages. And I hope all the residents download this as well. Another thing that's very important, ground collapse and landslides, right?
That's correct. So the platform provides information on landslide-prone areas, recent collapses, and even ground-penetrating radar survey data.
Wow. It's like a nerd's dream.
It is.
I love it. This is a pilot, though. So how long is the pilot running?
It is running until April 30th, and after that, the city will fix any issues discovered during the trial and stabilize the system and officially launch the site in May.
Perfect. I love it. This sounds fantastic. A single place for all that information really helps citizens react quickly in emergencies. And you know, these days we're getting a lot of dry weather warnings.
Right.
There was a fire in Gijang today, so I got that alert. But this one means that depending on what it is you're looking for, you can find the information based on your location and etc. It's very cool.
Correct. One-stop
Yeah.
website. Faster access, safer Busan.
Yeah, a one-stop shop for safety. Love that. Okay, next up, this is for those people who want to mix work with a little getaway, a workation, one would say.
Absolutely, yes. The Busan Center for Creative Economy and Innovation has officially designated the Hue and Work Seogu District Workation Center as an official Busan-style workation satellite center.
Busan style, what does that mean? Do they all use 사투리? 친구 아이가. So what does it mean for people who want to try it out?
To kick things off, the city and the center are offering a special promotion for the first 50 participants. So they'll get a voucher that covers part of their accommodation costs when using the Seogu District Workation Center.
Nice bonus.
Yes.
Yeah, love that.
Free voucher.
Come on. Come on. We're here for the swag. Come on, let's be honest.
So it's all part of Busan's plan to support remote work while letting people enjoy a change of scenery, the Busan city, work, relax, and explore the Busan at the same time.
It sounds like a really nice way to combine productivity with a little break. I think working in a different environment is really good for your mental health.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yes. So workation made easy right here in Busan.
I love it. We are a workation city though, because we're the perfect place for
Right.
travelers to be, because you have access to everything.
To literally everything.
Literally everything. Beach, mountains for all the fun stuff, the relaxing stuff, you know, bars, cafes, restaurants.
Everything.
And then work. High-speed Wi-Fi. Gotta love it. Okay, let's go to our final story. This is for anyone who wants to explore Busan while staying very active.
That's right, Laura. Starting today, February 2nd through the 28th, Busan is running the 15-minute city art running challenge in partnership with Tangun Market.
Oh, okay, so art running. It sounds... Well, okay, I like the art part. I don't know how I feel about the running part. But okay, I'll play. It sounds really fun, but how does it work?
You don't run?
I run a bath.
Well, this might be a great idea. The program combines walking or running with creative expression. So the participants visit key facilities in their local area, then use an app to track a route of 1.5 to 15 kilometers. Along the way, they create free-form drawings using the GPS path, turning their run or walk into a work of art.
Oh, I love that this has become like an official thing now, because runners have been doing this for quite a while.
Right.
So this is like an actual project. It's exploring your neighborhood and making art at the same time.
Exactly, yes. After finishing, participants upload photos of the locations they visited, a brief description, and their completed art running results to the Tangun app community, then submit the link through a neighbor form to complete their entry.
And are there any rewards for this running?
Yes, of course. 15 participants will be randomly selected to receive prizes. It's a fun way for citizens to connect with their neighborhood, discover local spots, and enjoy healthy activity with family or neighbors.
Oh, you say healthy activity. I like the running part. I would like to be a runner. I might run this year.
Yes.
I might
why
start.
not?
It's not that I don't like it. I'm just like, I've got other things to do except run. I do other kind of exercise. But have you seen these kind of projects before where people have used their GPS to create pictures?
I even saw someone who proposed to his fiance making "Marry Me"
Really?
letter by the GPS path.
You've seen much more wholesome ones. That's very
It was so sweet.
romantic.
Yes.
I've seen ones that were quite naughty. Quite naughty. Oh. Use your imagination. 상상해 보세요. 예, 너무
I
naughty,
think I've
naughty.
seen that too. Yes.
But I love it. It's walking, running, creating, exploring, and it's very family friendly.
Exactly. It's a creative way to experience Busan and build a stronger sense of community with your neighbors.
Indeed. So today we had some safer cities, work and getaway spots, exploring neighborhoods through art. Very different stories, but always showing us how Busan is out there, growing growing, innovating, working
Yes.
with the community. Before we wrap up, Jian, how was it? First day here at For Your Busan.
Was it okay? Did I
Can
make it
I
okay?
just tell you something? Okay, first of all, let me give you this. Yay! 10 points. That's out of 10, by the way, not out of 100. 100 points out of 100. You know, we're the best team at BEFM. Did you
No
know
wonder.
that? Yeah, see? Right? 앙 PD, 맞습니까? 우리 최고 아이가.
Definitely.
그러니까요. So, yeah, so it's lovely to have you here. How was it?
It was great. I mean, I'm really looking forward to sharing more fun and exciting stories from Busan here with you. Thanks again for having me.
Yay! Everybody, a round of applause. Jian's first day. Okay, the fanfare is over, so tomorrow we're not going to give you ding-dongs or applause, okay? So it's back to business. Thank you so much, Jian. That's it for today, Busan Times. So, yeah, go and enjoy the city as we can. We'll see you tomorrow, Jian.
Thank you.
All right, up next, it's On the Mic.
All right, today we're going to talk to someone and find out a little bit about their life. Hi, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name's Colin. I'm from Canada. I've been living in Busan for about 12 years.
All right, so first of all, why don't you tell us, why did you come to Busan?
I originally came to Korea just for, something different, a little bit of adventure rather than just teaching in my home country. And then I met a lady who is from Busan, so I relocated to here.
Oh, so are you still meeting this lady, or tell us about this lady?
Yeah, I see her. She's my wife now. We've got 2 kids together, and I think we've been together 20 years total.
Wow. So how did you meet her?
I was teaching in a teacher training program, and she was there. And then we stayed in contact over the years, and then we just kind of started dating, and then things blossomed from there, I guess.
Did you meet her first in Canada, or did you meet her in Korea?
No, in Cheongju first. I was living in Cheongju at the time.
All right, very interesting. You're living in Korea now. How has Korea changed over the years?
You can see in Busan, things have gotten a lot more modern, and I think a little bit more tidy. Like in the medians, they planted trees, and came a little bit more green. And with the Citizens Park, that was a nice addition rather than the big concrete walls around the old Hialeah. Now we have the Citizen Park, which is very welcoming and nice. And I just find that the city itself is very much more pleasant and welcoming, but we still have the older traditional parts of the city as well. So this is nice. That's, I think, one of the best things about Busan is you can go to a very traditional kind of part of town or go somewhere modern and get a cup of coffee. So you got a little bit of everything.
All right, that's great. And what do you like to do in your free time?
In the city, I like to do a little bit of running and do some water skiing on the edges of town. I like to, just with my boys, whatever we have available, go to temples or go to the beach, go to the park, or go hiking. Yes, just get around, make use of the city as much as we can.
Ooh, water skiing sounds super cool. Why don't you tell us a little bit, where did you learn to water ski and where can you do it near Busan?
I started water skiing because my mother lives right on a lake and there was a water ski club, so it was just something that we grew up doing. And here and there's little pockets of places on rivers where we can meet up, and if you join a club, then you be part of the water skiing community there. Yeah, everything from wakeboarding to slalom skiing, and they have slalom courses, and it's pretty good.
If someone's never done it before, is it difficult to pick up, or would you say it's something that you can learn in one time, or what would you say?
Yeah, I think it's probably about $70 or $80 for a day, so it's a little bit pricey, but the coaches they're really talented and they have all the equipment you're going to need. So if you want to try it and you have any experience with sports, definitely you'll be able to get up and stand up and enjoy the sport. Yeah, it's pretty rare that someone will not be able to get up. So as long as you've done some sport and you feel like you might be athletic, you'll definitely be able to get up on the water on your first try.
And it's a little cold to go water skiing now. When would you say it's a good time to start?
They do start up pretty early, sometimes as early as March, but definitely once you feel the spring warming up into May and April, you'll be able to see the boats running. And some of the really diehard people are wearing dry suits, then wetsuits, and then down to bathing suits in summer.
And it's the new year. What are your goals for 2026?
26. I just want to become more meditative and just keep everything nice and calm. I've been going along that road lately, and just just trying to also just value the people around me as much as myself, and just building everybody up, staying calm, staying well.
I love that advice. Stay calm, stay well. Thank you, Colin, and have a happy 2026.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that lovely interview. It's been a nice time to have some English on our show because sometimes I have to really listen, but it's easy to understand the English, so that's nice. Thank you to Tegan for that lovely interview, and to Colin, who was our guest today. Colin McIntyre is a Canadian, been living in Busan about 12 years. He moved here because he met a lady from Busan. Fell in love. Now they're married with 2 children. And over the years, he says he finds that Busan has become tidier, but it's also got traditional vibes that are very well maintained as well. He says he enjoys doing various things in his free time, like going to the temple, jogging, water skiing. He says for 2026, his goal is to stay calm and value the people around him. Staying calm is a big goal. Me too. Me too. Value the people around me too. Yeah, me too. And also, I love the Mel Robbins let them principle. Whenever anyone else is doing something that I think, wow, this is crazy, man, then I think, oh, just let them. Just let them. This person is being mean to me. Just let them. It's okay. Water off a duck's back. I'm okay. I'm just pulling the zen in. Yes, and you have to really summon that energy, not to whack out, whack attack. Anyway, thanks, Colin. That was a great interview. If you want to be on the mic, get in touch and let me know. We'd love to have your story here, whether it's on the mic or My Life, My English. So get in touch with us here in the studio and let us know. All right, text topic today. Please describe your mood today in one sentence using your regional dialect. 오늘의 기분을 여러분 지역의 사투리로 한 문장 보내주시기 바랍니다. pound 9050 샵 9050. Text messages are 101. You can get in touch on, what do you call it? Kakao Talk, that's the one. Also, we're on the live stream, so go and check us out over there as well. We'd love to see you. We've got 상윤 김님. Can I read these out? 오늘 어떻노? 괜찮다마. 제니님, good. Benny님, using the usual Filipino accent. I am okay today. Benny님, how can I do that? How can I do that accent? I can't do it. 부산말 오늘 뭐카노? I give you lots of examples from me. Ang PD, how would you describe your mood today?
Oh, wow.
Wow is what you normally say. You think about it, okay. That means she's not going to tell us. Okay, anyway, I'm going to play you N-Hyphen's Bad Desire. I'll be back with Jimmy after this.
Without you. Without you. 움직이고 싶어 투명한 널 제발 그만 멈춰서 다가가지 마내 어두워 널 비켜가 이러면 돼 Don't touch, don't do it 널 향한 내 손을 막아도 닿을 다 단쳐 다리 내 욕망을 붉게 물들여 With or without you 너는 이런 천국은 지옥인걸 With or without you 너를 아는 지옥은 천국인 널 Yeah you got that With or without you 나를 세우는 beautiful fire It's all my bad desire 너를 판매하는 채 내 것으로 해도 용같은 시간을 함께 해주는 내로도 넌 결국 나 위해 기쁘게 오실 거라서 이러면 돼 Don't touch, don't do it 널 향한 내 손을 막아도 닿을 때고 다 단전다리 내 맘을 붉게 물들여 With or without you 온통 그건 지옥인걸 With or without you 너를 아는 지옥은 천국인걸 Yeah you got that With or without you 나를 태우니 put it for fire It's all my bad desire Tell me all your deepest All your bad desire Tell me all your deepest All your bad desire With or without you 나를 태우는 이 beautiful fire It's all my bad desire
이번 역은 부산역입니다.
Hello, Jimmy's in the house.
Yay, Jim in the house. Ooh, I love the sound.
You're welcome. How are you, Jimmy?
Yeah, great as always. I heard that it really it snowed a lot, but not in Busan.
Not in Busan.
Yeah.
We got the alert yesterday, and my husband and I were like,
I was like that too. Here? Maybe or maybe not. I doubt it.
yeah, no, sadly not. I love the snow. I was in Seoul recently.
Ooh.
And maybe a couple of weeks ago, and there was snow on the ground when I arrived. I loved it. My mum picked it up, threw it at my dad's head. Loved it. I was like, oh, don't do that, Dorothy.
Once in a while is good, but not every day.
Well, that's the thing, right? Every day would be tough because it does present logistical issues.
True.
And safety issues.
Right.
However, I'm used to having the snow. So yeah, Scotland's covered in snow.
Ooh, I didn't
Every
know
winter.
that.
Even up to like March. I've had snow on my birthday, March 13th. So yeah, I remember it snowed on my birthday. I was like, this is the universe.
This is the
Saying
universe. You
happy
don't have to
birthday.
clean up.
Yeah, loved it.
For
Anyway,
sure, no
what's
doubt.
been going on?
Yeah, it's been really, really fun. And then, the place that I actually visited this time, it's quite a bit interesting. And then we also introduced this place because Domohan used to be the former Busan mayor's official residence.
Yes.
And they've kind of like did the renovation through this redevelopment project. And then starting from 10th of January and until the end of February, there's a media facade going on.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen it. They've got an advert up in my apartment building. 도모한 미디어파사드.
Right? But then once I actually read the script through the advertisement, it wasn't really like, interesting to me. But then once I went, it was phenomenal. It was
Okay,
just next level.
I'm glad that you brought it back because like when I read it, I was like, meh. So I didn't go. I thought,
No,
meh.
at first I'm like, it's just gonna be because I think it's kind of a trend these days. Everybody's just putting up that,
Do you know what we should do? Media facade.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like honey butter chips. Do you know what we need? Honey butter chip.
Honey butter chip.
Honey butter chip. It was like yuheng. So now
맞아.
media facade is the new yuheng.
Yeah.
It's the new
Now-
honey butter chip.
Maybe after 두정구, let's
두정구.
try to make it media
두정구.
facade. Yeah. So yeah, this is the place I actually went over the weekend, and I'm ready to share anything and everything with you guys.
Nice. Okay, so tell us all about it then.
Yeah, so the 2026 Domohan Media Facade is actually a free outdoor visual art event held at Domohan, a cultural and community space in central Busan that was once actually the former mayor's residence and has been actually transformed into a public creative hub. And this was actually my third visit. And indoor and outdoor places just, next level. It's really good. I love to actually walk around the garden because they did such a great gardening. And then from the garden, I can actually see the great view of Gwangan Bridge and the whole Marine City and Haeundae area.
Yeah, it's a very nice spot.
Yeah, so not just only going there for such an event. Many Busan citizens actually just walk all the way up to Domon Garden. They just grab like a cup of coffee because there's a really famous coffee place as well.
Yeah, I've been here a few times. I've not seen the media facade because I've only been here during the day.
Yeah.
But I've been here for a few different reasons. And it's, Yeah, it's very cool. It's a very special building. What makes this so special?
I mean, yeah. Well, looking at Domohan building from the garden, as I have already mentioned, it's fascinating to see how the media facade projects light onto the building. And it actually explores 3 media facade storytelling elements, from memory and change to harmony. So this is like a scene where countless fragments of memories and emotions that Domon has experienced emerge as particles of light. And then, yes, they actually have those kind of a concept. So lights are on, the facade is on from 6:30 p.m. for 10 minutes, and then they just revival
again and
until,
again
until 7:30. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Every Saturday at 6:30 until 7:30, and then right after, when the facade the first one is finished, you guys can just enter indoors, and then they also have like a magic shows and like a musical plays.
It's really a
cetera.
cultural space for the citizens,
It is,
right?
It is.
Yeah, I think that's very cool.
Yeah, it was honestly, it was extremely cold. But what I loved about is right after 10 minutes, 10 minutes gone by so fast. So I kind of ran into the indoor space, and then thankfully...
Pushing kids and grannies out of the way. Get out of the way, I'm cold.
Everybody was. And then once I entered in, thankfully, they actually hand out a hot tea and some cookies for
That's
us
so
to
nice.
warm down.
That.
And it was good.
It's so good. Okay, well, you were there, but you always grab an interview wherever you go.
Yes.
So did you manage to get some interviews this time?
Sure. For the first interview, through an interview with a head of Domon's operations team, 운영팀장 이기원, we shared a general story about the Domon space and this media facade. So let's check out the first audio clip together.
안녕하세요. 간단하게 자기소개 부탁드리겠습니다.
네, 안녕하세요. 도먼 운영팀장입니다.
현재 지금 도먼에서 진행하는 미디어 파사드에 대한 소개 부탁드리겠습니다.
도먼 미디어 파사드 전시 행사는 도먼 건물 전체가 하나의 커다란 스크린이 되고 빛과 영상, 음악으로 도먼이 걸어온 시간과 변화의 이야기를 선보이며 관람객들에게 새로운 야간 문화 경험을 제공하고 있습니다. 미디어 파사드 야외 관람 이후에는 관람객들이 추위를 녹이며 감동과 즐거움을 이어가실 수 있도록 음악 공연, 마술 등 다양한 실내 공연을 병행해서 운영하고 있습니다.
네, 지금 현재 야외에서 미디어 파사드도 그렇지만 내부에도 또 많은 분들이 계세요. 지금 이거를 경험하신 분들 또 어떤 거를 좀 느끼고 가셨으면 좋겠는지 또 팀장님으로서 한 말씀 부탁드리겠습니다.
이번에 미디어 파사드 행사는 단순한 영상 공연이 아니라 도먼 건물이 무대가 되고 시민 여러분이 관객이 되는 특별한 경험을 선사하게 됩니다. 조금 쌀쌀한 겨울밤이지만 이 빛과 이야기가 여러분께 따뜻한 기억 하나로 남았으면 좋겠습니다.
마지막으로 여전히 이 멋진 도먼이라는 공간을 잘 모르시거나 또한 이 미디어 파사드도 모르시는 우리 부산영어방송 청취자분들께 간단한 추천사 마지막으로 한 말씀 부탁드리겠습니다.
새해를 맞이하여 열리는 이번 도먼 미디어 파사드 전시 행사를 통해서 일상의 쉼과 새로운 문화 경험을 시민 여러분에게 선사하려고 합니다. 2026년 새로운 출발의 설렘과 따스한 정을 나누는 의미 있는 자리가 되었으면 합니다. 감사합니다.
좋은 말씀 감사합니다.
와, 진짜 좋은 말씀이셨네.
Yeah. The Domon building itself actually becomes a giant screen and showcasing the history and transformation of Domon through a light, video, and music, offering visitors a new nighttime culture experience. So he highly recommended all of us to come and visit before it ends.
Well, I think it's probably nice to hear from the organizers because they're always going to promote it.
Right.
And I love that you said, even though it's a bit chilly.
But that's fact.
That's fact. But you often get, I don't want to say better comments, but less rehearsed or less promotional comments from the people who are there on the ground.
Yeah, like
The
randomly.
visitors. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, for the second interview, well, this time though, it's kind of special because Domohan operation team actually invited the Busan Fire Department, and then they actually held a raffle to improve the welfare of firefighters to visit Domohan. And then this person actually was, selected. So him and his daughter was really having a good time. So I actually interviewed them before the facade. So let's check out their expectations. So let's hear the second audio clip together.
안녕하세요. 간단하게 자기소개 부탁드리겠습니다.
예, 반갑습니다. 저는 부산소방본부 방호조사과에 근무하고 있는 현장 대응 조정관 박재우입니다.
네, 반갑습니다. 이번 도모헌에는 또 어떤 일로 오셨는지 한번 여쭤봐도 될까요?
예, 이번 도모헌은 그 소방본부에서 우리 그 소방공무원들의 복지 향상을 위해서 추첨을 했는데 제가 운 좋게 추첨이 당첨이 돼서 오게 되었습니다.
오늘 어떤 거를 하는지는 알고 계시는 거죠?
예,
네.
미디어파사드. 예, 미디어파사드 보러 왔습니다.
네, 그러면 따님하고 이렇게 또 가족 단위로 같이 오셨는데 따님은 이거 도모헌에 한번 와본 적이 있을까요?
아니요.
막상 와보니까 어때요?
네, 재밌고 그래요.
그러면 미디어 파사드도 이제 이 벽면에 영상이 막 예쁘게 나올 건데 기대가 되나요?
네.
네, 도모헌에 와보시고 또 이렇게 미디어 파사드를 보러 오신 간단한 소감 한 말씀 여쭤보겠습니다.
부산 시민한테 개방이 돼서 참 좋고 그리고 부산 시민들이 많이 오셔서 또 많이 즐기고 문화 공간으로서 공유하면 좋겠다고 생각을 합니다.
마지막으로 여전히 이 공간을 모르시고 미디어 파사드에 참여 안 하신 청취자분들께 간단하게 이래서 꼭 한번 와보시라고 간단하게 한번 좀 추천사 부탁드리겠습니다.
추천사. 사실 제일 좋은 곳은 원래 시장님이 사시는 곳이 제일 좋다고 했습니다. 그래서 한번 와서 보니까 광안대교도 보이고요. 그리고 뭐라고 할까요? 좀 멋진 건물과 함께 조경도 잘 돼 있어서 부산 시민분들 오셔서 좀 힐링하시고 같은 추억 나눴으면 좋겠습니다.
감사합니다.
Yeah.
Also, can we just give a round of applause for Busan's firefighters?
Yes. Yeah, that's a good one.
They're right across from the BEFM broadcasting station. I see them outside in the morning doing their exercises. Spinning around, stretching. I love it. But they all do it together. I love that. I love that the bond
energy,
that they have
right?
and the energy. So thank you so much for all of your service. But anyway, what did he say?
Yeah, he said he's definitely delighted that it's now open to the public, the space of Domonwon itself, and then he hopes that many people can be able to visit, and the building itself is already beautiful with a view of Gwangan Bridge and beautiful landscaping. So he also hopes that many people could come and share their memories.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's lovely. Maybe when the weather gets a bit warmer. But it's a lovely space to be able to freely go in and visit and experience.
Yeah, the one different thing that I would just also like to pinpoint out from my last visit is that they also decorated indoor spaces as well. They have so many books are lined up, and then you can just maybe borrow or read a book from the space. You cannot take them.
You can just enjoy them at
Yes.
this location.
Right.
I love the picture that we showed there before as well. It just looked like it looked like an abandoned house a little bit. It was like nobody was there, like a haunted house.
She
in America.
read my mind.
Look.
I kind of wanted to show before and after effect of the facade.
Nobody lives here anymore. It's a little bit, because it's winter as well, so there's no color.
True.
In the surrounding nature.
But once you just turn around, you can see the beautiful, Gwangan Bridge and the landscape itself. So, yeah.
I mean, it's gorgeous, but the photo was just funny there.
Yes.
I was like, this looks a bit like Shinbyapatte.
Right. Oh, that was my thing to actually show you.
I love it. Okay, so in that case, give us your third and final interview.
Yeah, so for the last interview, I interviewed a couple who came all the way from Jungangdong, who came with his girlfriend because he liked the Domonwon space itself, and then he just wanted to show her the Domonwon space and also the media facade. So let's check out the last interview together.
안녕하세요. 간단하게 자기소개 부탁드리겠습니다.
예, 안녕하세요. 저희는 중앙동에서 온 커플입니다.
네. 중앙동에서 또 이렇게 도모헌까지 오셨는데 도모헌은 원래 알고 계셨을까요?
아니요. 저도 몰랐는데 그 전에 제가 가족끼리 한번 온 적이 있거든요. 그때 이제 부모님 통해서 여기가 이제 이런 곳인 거 알았으니까 밑에 카페도 있고 해서 이제 여자친구랑 같이 오면 좋겠다 하고 오늘 왔습니다.
오늘 또 이렇게 저녁 시간에 도모헌에서 진행하고 있는 미디어 파사드 또 보셨는데
네.
보신 소감 한 말씀씩 좀 여쭤볼게요.
이런 행사가 있는 줄 모르고 왔는데 생각보다 너무 이뻤습니다. 그 조명 자체가 솔직하게 얘기해서 그렇게까지 뭐 반사처럼 보일 줄 몰랐는데 직접 눈으로 보니까 너무 아름다웠습니다.
여자친구분은 어떠셨는지 한번 여쭤봐도 될까요?
도원의 역사부터 시작해서 뭐 미래까지 볼 수 있는 그런 미디어 아트가 되게 연출력도 좋았고 분위기도 너무 좋고 해서 너무 잘 보고 갑니다.
어떻게 보면 되게 10분이 짧다면 짧고 길다면 길 수 있는데 전혀 지루함은 없으셨죠?
네. 저는 10분이 지나간 줄도 몰랐습니다.
그러면 여전히 아직까지도 이 공간을 잘 모르시거나
네.
지금 현재 진행하고 있는 미디어 파사드를 모르시는
네.
우리 청취자분들께 추천사 한 말씀 마지막으로 부탁드리겠습니다.
한 점심 드시고 오셔서 여기 책도 많이 있으니까 책도 보시고 오후에 미디어 파사드 보고 저녁 드시면 좋을 것 같습니다.
좋은 말씀 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Yeah, he didn't even know this kind of facade exhibition was going on, but he was definitely surprised by the whole thing. And yeah, it was well directed and had a great atmosphere. So yeah, he didn't even know how 10 minutes just passed by.
Yeah. It's one of those things where you're here and you watch it, and because you enjoy it, and a media facade draws you in. And it's not like a TV show where you your peripheral vision. So do I want to be a real nerd?
You sound like one, but it was good.
So you got foveal vision and parafoveal vision. I need to know this because I do eye tracking.
Yeah,
I'm doing an
yeah.
eye tracking
Of
experiment
course.
in my studies. So foveal is like your main 집중.
Oh.
It's the tiny center bit.
Okay.
And your parafoveal is like the surrounding, and then your peripheral is the surrounding of that.
Right.
And so TV shows like try and grab your attention all over the place to see drama or reactions or whatever. But this one sucks you right into the middle.
Right.
So you're like in this different world with a media facade.
Wow, thank you for that explanation.
You're
Next
welcome.
time, Tomohon, please let Laura go there to give you guys a bit of a detailed explanation itself. That was great.
Well, listen, I'm not an expert. I'm just a nerd.
You should do that Dawson thing. Yeah.
What's the
Everybody
Dawson
just
thing? No.
put on a headset and let me
tell
explain.
You, I know nothing about it. I just know that the minutes pass really quickly because your focused vision gets pulled in. I just watched it there, and your eyes are constantly being dragged into what the drama is.
Yeah, I was like that too. And then what I love about the most was that they actually had that storytelling. They showed like a history, present, and the future. I loved it.
Jimmy, thank you so much as always for bringing us all the cool stuff, updates for the B.I.G Tour. We'll see you next week.
All right, see you next week.
Bye. All right, time for me to say goodbye for the first half. Let me play you a song, Natasha Bedingfield's Unwritten. I'll be back at 5 o'clock. Don't go anywhere.
Undefined. I'm just beginning. The pen's in my hand, ending unplanned. Staring at the blank page before you. Open up the dirty window. Let the sun illuminate the words that you could not find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. Yeah. Oh. I break tradition. Sometimes my tries are outside the line. We've been conditioned to not make mistakes, but I can't live that for you. Open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten.
Your Bridge to the World. BEFM 부산 영어방송.
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구 도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다 축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로 하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산, 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
Hello everyone, I'm James from India. Ever since I was a young boy in India, I have been surrounded by different Korean products, and this instilled a dream in me to explore Korea one day. This chance came for me in 2014 when I began attending Busan National University as a graduate student in computer engineering. I have lived in Korea for over 7 years, and I even run my own business now, a company that is developing a platform based on artificial intelligence and blockchain technology. From my experience, I can say with an absolutely certainty that Busan was the best place for me to start my business, thanks to the specialized blockchain zone. In the past 7 years, Busan has become my second home, and I obviously love it here. Global City Busan, we are in it together. This campaign was brought to you by BFM Busan 영어방송.
I was so busy this morning. I didn't even get to check my messages. I almost got hit.
Here comes the safety hero. Stop right there, Smombi. Put your phone away. Keep your head up. Look around.
What was I doing? Thank you. I'm finally free from being a smombie.
As you just heard, even a quick text could lead to a serious accident. This kind of behavior has a name, smombi, a word created by combining smartphone and zombie.
Walk with your head up and check your surroundings before you move. Let's build a safer traffic culture and keep our streets free from smombies. This campaign is brought to you by BEFM 부산영어방송.
김밥가게 박 사장님도, 문구점 김 사장님도, 우리 부산의 경제를 움직이는 사람들. 우리 동네 작은 가게로 향하는 발걸음이 우리 부산의 경제를 키워가는 한 걸음입니다. 부산 방송광고 발전 협의회.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열부산?
포열부산 아닙니까? 원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열부산 내리죠 이렇게.
포열부산.
포열부산.
할까요? For Your Busan. 잠깐만요.
You're now listening to For Your Busan.
로라의 탐구생활. Hello, welcome back to the show. 5 o'clock, it's For Your Busan on Monday the 2nd of February. I'd love to just hang out with you a little bit longer. How about until 6 p.m? You got some time? Yeah? Good. Okay, well, let's do it. Have you ever heard somebody ask, who do you look like? I'm not talking about celebrities or etc., but who do you think you look like out of your parents, your mom or your dad? So there's a saying, a son has his mother's face, a daughter has her father's personality. For my household, it's very true. Very true. But scientifically, it's not completely true, of course. There's some reason why people say a son has his mother's face. My son is my spitting image. He looks like me exactly, except a lot less old. A boy gets one X chromosome from his mother. The chromosome has genes that affect thinking and learning, which means in some abilities, a mother's influence may be stronger. But intelligence does not only come from the mother. Intelligence, of course, made from many, many genes working together. Now, I'd love to take credit for my son all alone. I did grow him, after all, for 9 months inside my body. But studies show that both mother and father's genes, of course, affect a child's intelligence almost equally. So they say, the personality can come from the mum or the dad, or a little bit of both. But there's a saying, the daughter has her father's personality. It's more about environment than genes. Actually, my husband and I'm usually 매운 맛, and he's 순한 맛. So I'm the one who will complain until the cows come home about something that is not okay. And my husband would rather just sort it out, stand back and be calm. And I'm like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is ridiculous. That's me. I don't look like that kind of person, but that's really who I am on the inside. And my son is like a wild child. My daughter is so 얌전하다, so calm, so sweet, so 순하다. So my daughter and my husband's personality are very similar. My son is a nut. That's why he's like me. But children often copy the behavior and tone and ways of handling things from the parent of the opposite gender. So which is why daughters may seem like their fathers. But actually, I think because my daughter is also a nut, but she's just a much more calm nut. So I think because I had my son first, almost 12, this month, 12 years ago. Oh my lordy. So at that time, I was 12 years younger. It was my first time being a mum. So more stress, right? This time, I was super chill. So I think that's why my daughter is super chill, because my husband and I are both chill. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why people say that daughters seem like their fathers. But in the end, we actually have a lot less influence over our children than we might like to think. We can't take credit for it. And that includes the good and the bad. So when you're standing there saying, it's all my fault, what have I done? My child is this way because of me. No. Don't give yourself so much credit. Children are their own people. And yes, of course, the genes of the parents do affect things. But a child's intelligence and personality are not decided by just one parent. In fact, they're not decided by either. They come from a mix of the parents' genes, the environment they grow up in, and who they spend their time with, and ultimately the kind of person that they decide to be. So don't blame your mom or dad for how you've turned out. It's your own fault. Take a moment to think about yourself, who you seem more like, who you perhaps don't want to be as similar to. And just remember that you are in control. So anything you don't control or anything you don't take stock of, it's a choice. Yes. I would like to think that I had a lot of influence over the fantasticness of my child, but alas, it is a lot more him than it is me. I guess when kids are younger, you have a lot more influence on them, but my son's 12. He's going to be 12 in just 2 weeks. And I would love to be like, yeah, 나 때문입니다. Because of me. But it's not. He is his own person. He makes his own decisions. So there's influence there, but yeah. And which is a very good feeling for a mother as well. So mothers and fathers. I think mothers more so when something happens to your child, or if your child is born with a certain condition, or if you're, no matter what it is, mothers blame themselves. That's so common, so normal that mothers blame themselves. But actually, there's no blame anywhere. Babies are born. That's it. Babies are born. And however their lives turn out, yes, of course, we have huge influence on the environment. But babies are born. And they just are. And they're wonderful and perfect the way they are. So moms, give yourself a break. You are doing a good job. Dads too. And if you're a parent but not a biological parent, that's another kettle of fish, right? So, hats off to all of you out there who are providing care, shelter and love for children, because goodness knows they definitely need it. And we need more of that energy in this world. That is my blah blah for today. Did you enjoy my blah blah? You did? Here, text topic for today. Please describe your mood in one sentence using your regional dialect. Do you know what? I'm really nae bad today. What did I just say? Do you know what? I'm really nae bad today. Really? You got really? Do you know what? Do you know what? I'm really nae bad today. I'm really nae bad today. I'm really not bad today. Oh, yeah. I'm really good today. I'm very happy. Top of the world, eh? Top of the world. My daughter speaks with a Scottish accent, and she doesn't say girl. She says girl. Girl. That was perfect. Girl. Are you Scottish? Escándalo, mapsosa. Right, come on, let's get on with it. It's too much. Let me play you a song. This is Cape by yes it is. Cape by Susie. I'll be back with the quiz after this.
Then your face crosses my mind. Remember that night, at times I could hurt you.
Broadcast Advertising Corporation, 꼬.부 supports your broadcast advertising production costs. This program is open to innovative small and medium-sized enterprises, offering up to 45 million won for TV ads and 3 million won for radio ads. Applications are open from January 22nd to February 23rd at 6 p.m. For more details, visit the 꼬.부 website.
Welcome to Busan Quiz Master. Yay! Everybody excited? Good? Happy? Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Okay. Enough of that. It's ridiculous. It's time for the quiz. We have coffee up for grabs. 여러분 커피 있습니다. 혹시 커피 좋아하시는 분 손? 예. 커피 받고 싶으신 분이시면 퀴즈에 참여해야 됩니다. So it is a Guess Who quiz today. 오늘 월요일이라서 우리 인물 퀴즈 준비했습니다. We bring a quiz about some of the people in the world or people who have been in the world. Not people who will be in the world because how do we know, you know? Anyway. So listen carefully to the hints and try to guess who we're talking about. Okay? This person is somebody you probably know. Alright? 네, 여러분 참여할 방법은 너무 쉬워요. 힌트 듣고 이 사람은 누구지? 정답을 알고 계시면 저한테 정답을 보내주시면 됩니다. 샵 9050 문자 메시지는 100원입니다. 카카오톡이나 유튜브 라이브 스트리밍은 무료이고요. BEFM이나 부산영어방송으로 검색하셔서 네, 저쪽으로 정답을 보내주실 수 있습니다. Okay, ready? Here we go. This person's date of birth is August 26th. Winner! It's too hard. I'll give you more hints. This person enjoys professional wrestling. He is the godfather or a godfather to Paris Jackson. Hold the phone. Due to conflicts with his parents, he famously gained control of his own fortune and removed his parents as trustees of his trust fund at age 16. Now, this is very sad news. I was very actually emotionally touched by this sad news. Recently, there's very sad news that the actress who played this person's mother in a film, very famous film, which you definitely have seen, sadly passed away at the age of 71. So, yes, that was very sad and is very sad. So if you know who it is, get in touch and let me know. #9050 샵 9050. Text messages, as you very well know, are 101. KakaoTalk is free and live stream is free as well. So send us your messages. You could be the winner today. Yeah, that's very sad. It's very sad when someone passes away. But also, when we get to the age where our childhood actors and actresses or like the people that we've liked for a long time start passing away, it reminds you that we're all going to pass away at some point. So life is short. Hug the people that you love. That's my message for you today. Okay, I'm going to play you a song and then we'll come back with part 2 of the quiz. Deal? Deal or no deal? Deal. Okay, deal. Deal. This is Sweetie by Sharp. I'll see you after this.
You and I think it was springtime when we first met, right? Just seems like yesterday, you know? Well, I know one thing for sure. We came this far. About time this
Yeah, baby. Welcome back. What? Hello. Why did that make you giggle? I've said weirder things. I'm the winner. Winner! So we're back for the quiz part 2. It's a Guess Who quiz today. 여러분 오늘 월요일이잖아요. 그래서 인물 퀴즈 준비했습니다. 여러분 힌트 잘 듣고 누구에 대해서 얘기를 하는지 맞춰주시면 됩니다. 저한테 샵9050 아니면 카카오톡 아니면 유튜브 라이브 스트리밍으로 정답을 보내주시면 됩니다. You maybe you could win coffee. This is not Korean, but no problem. That's what I do when I don't have the Korean. I just say the English with a Korean voice. Okay, so Kevin McAllister. Wrong answers only. All right. Who is this person? It's I'm going to tell you some more hints. Here we go. This person, despite being in his 40s, really only in his 40s? Really? Okay. He's never held a driver's license, having grown up in New York City. Well, there we go. He was the first child actor to earn $1 million for a single film. Same. He was very close friends with Michael Jackson and is the godfather to his children. He rose to fame with his lead role of Kevin McAllister in one blockbuster comedy Christmas film from the 1990s. And he was the highest paid child actor of the early 1990s. So, who are we talking about? Pound 9050. Shop 9050. Text messages will cost you 100 won. Kakao Talk is free. YouTube Live is free. Search for BEFM or 부산영어방송. You could be a winner today. Today. HW name? That, my friend, is the correct answer. Yes, that's right. Kim Sang-yun-님, you have sent me the right answer on Kakao Talk, but also in the old chat. So what's going down? What's happening? You're in the chat, you're in the Kakao Talk, giving me the wrong answers in the chat though, which I enjoy. Benny Neem, of course, Benny Neem, where were you on Friday? Where were you, Benny Neem? Because everybody was like, oh, Benny must be having a holiday because you were not here. Where were you? My dear Lirio-님, saying name of the song, please. My dear Lirio-님, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. 고수님, out of control today. 고수님, 고수님 안녕하세요. 자, 여기 저는 모델이자 연기자 이기우 닮았다는 얘기 한 번씩 들으심더. 죄송합니다 하지 마세요. 재밌는 이야기지. 근데 선택 검색했거든요. 진짜 느낌이 너무 비슷해요. 완전 비슷하다. 그래서 이게 진짜 칭찬이네요. 좋아요. 맞다. 그런 말이 맞습니다. 맞다 아이가, 닮았다 아이가. 맞다 아이가, 닮았다 아이가. Korean is so fun, you know? So fun. Who is this? 3865 name? I don't know if you're telling me this answer because you know that I love a wrong answer. It's absolutely incorrect. I love it. Robert De Niro. No. Incorrect. But 10 points for being the most unhinged out of all of the messages I've got. 0311 name with the right answer. 2806 name with the right answer. 4298 name. We've got, oh my goodness, so many down here. 8911 name. Correct. Everybody's correct. Except, of course, the people in the old YouTube Live. I was away for Friday. I couldn't chat for the whole show. Yes, I know. We're very upset. We were very upset. Benny name. How dare you have a life? How dare you? How very dare you? What did you do? 정답, Harry and Marv. The Sticky Bandits. Do you know I had a T-shirt that had the Sticky Bandits on it? Yes, I did. But you know what's really funny that I find out of that movie? So now we look at ourselves as, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds. In the movie, in this particular movie with this actor, of course he was a kid, but the parents were supposed to be like 36. First of all, how did they afford that house? That was my first question. And the Sticky Bandits, Harry and Marv, were only supposed to be about, I think Marv was supposed to be 32 and Harry was supposed to be like 40. But Joe Pesci must have been about 50 when he played that role, no? Is that Joe Pesci? Yeah, it is. So yeah, it was so randomly weird that people back in the day looked so much older or were supposed to be younger but looked older, The mum, Kevin's mum, was supposed to be 36. Yeah. Sadly, that's the actor that passed away. Very sad indeed. Okay, here is your 3 options before I play you another song. Ready? Number 1, Eminem. Criminiminim. Number 2, Macaulay Culkin. Number 3, Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh yeah. Pound 9050. Shop 9050, KakaoTalk or YouTube Live. Get in touch and you can let me know your answer. You could win a coffee. There we go. All right, up next, this is T-Max, Paradise. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. It is time for me to give you the answer to and the winner of the quiz for today. Today I asked you a Guess Who quiz, gave you lots of hints. The answer is very obvious. The answer is... Macaulay Culkin. Yay! Oh, clap for the answer. Clap for the answer. The winner today, everybody got the right answer, by the way, very quickly. And then you sent me a bunch of incorrect answers, which was very fun. My favorite, Robert De Niro. I think a little bit of, joy flew from my face there. The winner today is... H.W. Neem. Congratulations, H.W. Neem. You are the winner, and we will get in touch with you to send you a coffee. To everybody else, thank you as always for playing along and being silly, because it's fun to be silly and it's fun to do it together. So let's do it again tomorrow. All right, up next, guess who's in the house? Haley.
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Haley's in the house. Woo-hoo. Haley's in the house. Woo-hoo. Haley's in the house.
All right, I like
Maybe
that.
we should start
I like
a band.
that, yeah.
Almost as good. Not as good, but almost as good as T-Max.
Well, I didn't know there was a whole rest of that song. I was like, what is that song?
You thought it was only the chorus?
Yeah.
They only made a chorus.
I'm like, oh, there's whole other 4 minutes
On
to the
repeat.
song.
Yeah. It's a whole thing. It's a whole song.
So weird.
I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to the show, Haley. Always nice to have you in every Monday for Busan Tales.
Nice to be here as always.
Yeah, this is our storytelling segment, but not just storytelling, like history, facts, storytelling, and deep dive investigation.
Trivia, deep
into,
dives, yeah, everything in between.
Yes.
So
And you are our tour guide.
Oh, yes, thank you. I'm your tale teller, tattletale,
Yes.
and then
Tattle,
tour
tattletale.
guide. And what I would love to be doing, I mean, I love being here, but it is cold, and I went running again, and I was by the river, and bodies of water are always colder.
They do have that
Yeah,
kanbaram.
I hear that it's actually quite a bit warmer in the water, but as I
Yes.
did not jump into the water,
Well, no.
I didn't really enjoy that.
That would be swimming.
That would be swimming,
Not
and
running.
as I had stuff to do and my hair was already done, did not do that.
Yes.
But I would honestly like nothing more to quote my grandma, 지져. Right now.
What does that mean?
It's like when you go to 찜질방, 지지다, like you're sizzling. As if you were a pancake, you are sizzling your body in the hot sauna.
Let me tell you, there's one room in the old department store, Jimjirbang, that's about 100 degrees. No, it's not 100, but I think it's like
Feels that way.
70.
Yeah.
And it is like 98% humidity. It's
Oh,
terrible.
You
I
are
love it.
steaming.
I went in there and I did a few very slow yoga stretches.
Oh.
I was like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. It was really
That's
intense.
what my grandma calls 지져.
Yeah, it's good though. I liked it. I liked it. Sweating is a very healthy part of
It
daily
is. It
routine.
gets rid of your toxins. So
Yes.
Korean spas, whether these are the bathhouses, 목욕탕, or bathhouses plus the saunas, 찜질방, they have been gaining popularity globally. And actually last week, I find inspiration everywhere. So as an unofficial self-assigned tour guide
Yes.
of Busan, I am also so nosy. And if someone's like this, and you can't see me if you're on the radio, but if someone's like looking at their phone and they're obviously not Korean,
where
and
do
then
I go?
looking
Where
up
is it? Is it
at
here?
like
I don't know.
signs, I'm like, do you need directions? And they're like, yes.
Oh, you're that person.
I'm that person.
I'm that person.
Thank you.
Excuse me, can I help you? You look like you need some help.
Yeah.
And then the worst is when they go, no, I'm fine, thanks. And you're
I'm
like,
like, then don't
Don't look puzzled. Then look confident about what you were doing.
Then stop standing here in the middle of the street looking like you need help. How dare you?
Right. Anyway, so this British mother-daughter pair at Samyeon Station, they were doing the whole thing. I'm like, may I help you? And they were trying to find the way to the spa. The one that you were doing the little yoga poses in. So there we go. The spa.
The spa.
But the history of not only the spa, but many spas and saunas in Busan, it actually goes back 1,000 years.
Yes. And actually, I was learning about this. I studied this quite a bit when I was doing my master's. Because Jjimjilbang is like the modern... We talked about this before as well. Modern Jjimjilbang isn't that old.
It is not.
But the hot springs and spa,
they're ancient.
Different story.
Right. So we're going to imagine ourselves in a nice hot bath with maybe like a, I don't know, 식혜. What's your favorite drink?
Give me a little, I don't
Ice
know.
Americano. Like omijata. Anyways. Hello. For our spa tales today.
Okay. So if we're going to Haeundae, there's like two major ones that I can think of at the moment to be called the big spa. Actually, three.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming they were going to the one at the department store, but we're going to come back to Haeundae and that one in a bit. But we're going to go to both Haeundae and 동래.
Oh, yes. Very famous for the hot springs.
Literally, there's an area called 온천천. 온천장 and 온천천. So first with 동래. As many ancient things do, we got a myth. So an old woman, an elderly woman, frail with an injured leg. She was in the mountains. Also, if you have an injured leg, don't go into the mountains. Or maybe her leg was injured because of what she was doing in the mountains. But she discovered a white crane, an auspicious creature, if you will, dipping its own injured leg into this hot spring. And then miraculously, the leg was cured. Ta-da! So she repeated. She found the hot spring, dipped her own leg into it, and she could walk back home. There was a spring back in her step.
There was a... I see you did there. A little punny. A little pun. I love Korea's myths. Scotland has a lot of myths as well. I love Korea's myths. And while I do not believe that suddenly, miraculously, her injured leg was now walkable, there are so many health benefits.
There are.
To the 온천.
Definitely. And maybe she did it repeatedly, and maybe they just omitted the repeated parts of the story. Take from that what you will. But during the Three Kingdoms period, 삼국시대, 동래 hot spring was a place for royalty. 신라 kings, queens, and aristocrats. And during Koryo, this scholar, 정포, wrote a poem about how he spent half a day in these hot spring waters and his ailments that had plagued him for 2 years, they just disappeared.
Because we're supposed to be in nature, and this water is full of minerals, it's full of all the things that our body needs.
Right, and then he was probably on vacation, which, does wonders for your stress. And during Joseon, kings never visited, but then there are plenty of records of princes and princesses. For example, Prince Yangnyeong, who might mean nothing to you, but he was the older brother of King Sejong, was a frequent visitor.
So let's talk about the scientific merits to the hot spring having medicinal properties.
Right. So 동래 hot springs initially apparently were sulfur-based hot springs. So 유황 온천. So the kind of the boiled egg smell.
You know what? It's not a great smell, but I kind of like it.
It's kind of like at a gas station. You also it's weirdly
it's kind of satisfying. It's like that's a good fart smell, right? And it's not.
You keep sniffing.
You keep you go back for more. It's addictive.
It is addictive. I mean, you got to inhale anyway. So sulfur, yuang, it easily penetrates into the skin because it is a fairly strong substance. I mean, it is watered down. So that provides antibacterial and antifungal properties, so it is good for your skin. Also, they're recognized for potential therapeutic benefits to the skin, like treating eczema. We call that atopy in Korea, and other skin conditions. And by the way, just consistently, these properties, they were recognized all the way back in the Goryeo dynasty. And the 동래 hot spring, it was known to be so hot that you could actually boil eggs in them.
I've been to the... I don't want to... It's not 족발탕.
The Well,
foot
now
bath.
I can't. That's the only word I can think of. But yeah, the foot bath.
Yeah,
Yes.
the foot bath. So I don't want to call it something because I think what I say sounds rude. So I don't want to say that. But anyway, the foot bath. I went there and I was sitting in there with all the grannies and granddads. It was roasting. It was absolutely roasting. And this is the natural hot spring just in the street.
Oh.
Yeah, just in the street, like down from the mountain. And there's one place, this is a few years ago now, there's one place and there's a little like stone acupressure path with some shallow water.
Oh,
and then
those
a
are
little
the worst.
bit. Yeah,
I mean, they're great for you, but they're the worst.
The worst, but the best. And then you walk further down, and there's the deeper one, and everybody's just sitting around on the stones, and your legs are in this, and it's roasting.
I love that.
You definitely could
I gotta
boil
find
eggs
that
in there.
place. Yeah,
Boil
yeah.
fish in there.
Oh, well, no thanks. No thanks.
I don't
Hard
recommend
pass.
it, but
Hard
you could.
pass.
You could.
Right, and then during the Joseon Dynasty, because they're just out there, they actually took care of it in a systematic governmental way. So the 동래 부사, like the governor of the area, he rebuilt the old spa buildings, made 2 separate baths, because, one for men, one for the women.
Yes.
Late 1600s through the 1700s. And the Japanese, they were also all over the Oncheoncheon area as well. Go figure. I mean, they do have a bathing culture. So in 1915, a tram would run all the way from Busanjin to right in front of 동래 just for the spas. And then this rich businessman and the family, the 하자마 family, built their vacation home. And it's just literally called 동래 별장, the 동래 vacation home, where royalty would come and stay. And actually, that particular building, 동래 별장, which was built for the hot springs, served a consistent role in history. So after liberation, because it was a fancy building, the U.S. military moved in. So it was the administrative offices during the Korean War. That was the office of the vice president in the provisional government. I mean, it had a stint as a bar as well, but then now it's a restaurant. And you do see that in contemporary Korean culture as well. This was a building that's featured in 범죄와의 전쟁, the war against crime. This is a spot where the main character, who's played by Choi Min-sik, he bribes prominent politicians and officials. So it's like the fancy place you go to do dirty backdoor deals. Also, not that place, but a nearby Japanese restaurant, that infamous octopus scene from Old Boy, where the character played by Choi Min-sik, again, meets Mido. But for the first time. So it's that restaurant with the octopus. We all know the scene.
We know the scene. I wonder how many times I knew this before, but this movie was actually one of the ones that we watched when I was in drama college. Like way back in the day. So I must have been 18, and then back in the day we had a little club who loved Korean films, and my friends would go on about Old Boy all the time.
Old Boy was like such a moment.
Yeah, the movie. But that's 동네. What about Haeundae?
Right, so now we're going to come to Haeundae, again famous for medicinal properties. So in Silla, the queen, Jinsung, was suffering from smallpox, 천연두. So again, skin conditions. And then she visited the Haeundae spa. She was cured.
Yeah.
We also maybe omitted how many times and maybe other stuff too. But the development of Haeundae as a hot spring, that also began towards the early occupation period. And by the 1930s, there was a train connecting Busan and Haeundae, so the 동해 남부선, opened, making that a huge tourist destination.
Yeah.
Also, Japan played a fairly big role in getting Haeundae really on the map as a spa destination. So again, bathing, hot spring culture, really big in Japan, popular in Japan. So the Japanese who came into Korea, they wanted to create a little bit of that here. And they found the Haeundae hot spring. Makes sense. So according to historians, this became such a popular tourist destination. 160,000 people came to Busan Hot Springs per year in the 1930s.
So bearing in mind, this is when the population was not as big as it is now.
The population back then was 130,000. So more tourists were in Busan mostly for hot springs. Yeah.
But one thing that I find very interesting, so again, back to what I was studying in my master's.
Yeah, I want to learn. Yeah, tell me more.
I got my master's in hospitality and tourism management is the overarching, but it was in wellness tourism. And one of the main components of wellness tourism, and especially what Korea has been traditionally known for across the world, is jjimjilbang. But there's also like onsen in Japan and onton in Korea.
Right.
But you see water therapy appear in countries across the world going back millennia. Because they have always traditionally, there's always been healers. And,
right, and like Romans and their bathing culture.
Etc. And so we had, of course, Romans and bathing culture, which was then transported by the Romans to the UK in Bath, for example.
Yes.
And it's the same. We would have all the dignitaries and everything getting the kit off, getting into the water, because of the therapeutic and medicinal benefits of this practice of bathing together. But not only that, it's also an incredible, and for Korea, they don't see it as wellness, but it's an incredible social wellness activity as well.
Absolutely. Turkish baths. And so people gather around. And it's really fascinating how all sorts of different cultures across time and space have some commonalities. And bathing is one of them.
And even now, hydrotherapy, so water therapy, is very common. There are so many different types of water therapy because being just near water is good for your health. The negative ions that are splashed up in the water spray attach to free radicals, and they're heavy, so they drop the free radicals to the ground. I'm so nerding out today. Like Monday is a nerd
it's
day.
Your favorite.
I've already
it's
nerded
your
out.
Favorite. I love it. I love it.
And then they drop to the ground, so they don't float around in the air and attach to our body, attach into our lungs, etc. And so humans need water to live. So it makes sense that we're near and in water.
Right. I actually I haven't been to a Korean bath in years, and I went just a couple weeks ago with my sister. I'm like, why? Haven't I been here in years? Like, it's crazy. This is insane. Yeah.
I do that. But these days, what I love about it, and I don't know when this culture started, but these days I love to go and find the 세신사.
Oh, yeah, the Korean scrubs. And by the way, fun fact, and I talked about this a couple years ago, but you know, the towels, the scrubbers, invented in Busan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we call them iteri towels. The reason that we call them iteri towels is because the fabric was imported from Italy back then. But it was a company in Busan that took the scrubby fabric into folding and sewing into the little gloves, and ta-da!
Yeah. I tell you, a little scrub at the 세신사 at the jjimjilbang is
You're a new woman.
Humbling experience of humanity, because those ajumas do not care one jot what parts of your body they stick their hands on. They're like flinging the legs up, flinging the arms up, flipping you over. It's so slidey. You're like a little fish on the table.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
And they slap a little like face mask on you,
cucumber, and you're
right?
Like,
and then it's like the smashed cucumbers, and then
delicious.
they put like the treatment in your hair, and they put a little towel,
and they've got all their underwear on, and you're just lying there butt naked, like this is strange.
But then my friend who was visiting from the States last year, she was like, "That's such a body positive experience because no one cares what you look like."
Yes,
yeah,
exactly. I took my friend from the UK, and she was like, "I am not going. I'm never going. I'm no chance."
Right.
I was like, "Just get in here. Nobody cares what you look like."
That's
and
the thing.
So we went in, and at first she was very shy, and then she kind of loosened up. I was like, right, we're getting a scrub. And she's like, okay, right, fine.
It's like exposure therapy in
Rome,
so many ways.
And she went and she's like, why is this not in the UK?
All right. I mean,
So
some
good.
Korean spas are getting more and more popular in the US as a part of like the K wave. But of course, like mostly LA and other metropolitan cities.
Yeah.
But now, fast forward to the current era, the hotspot in this is this land of spa in over there yonder.
Land of spa.
At the department store. There is this interesting anecdote that I do see floating online that the company behind the department store, they were digging the ground for foundational work and just hit the hot spring spot. That is not true.
Oh, that's
yeah,
so
I know.
unfortunate.
It's only partially true. So
Yeah.
that retail brand, they won the bid for that massive property. And because it's so massive, they wanted to build a whole entertainment, culture, and shopping complex. And they wanted a little kick, like the killer content.
Something else.
Something cool. And they did hear about these stories of Haeundae being well known for the spas and hot springs. So these plans were in hand. They went scientific. We're talking satellite photography.
Yeah.
They used satellite pictures to find some waterways. They picked two different candidate sites, started digging. And this is a big investment. We're talking 3억 won, 300 million won price tag. And then that would literally evaporate if they didn't find water. And actually, that was really risky because apparently it takes usually 5 or 6 tries for you to find that eureka moment, except they did on the first try. One of the 2 candidate sites, they struck water. And with that big spa was opened in 2009.
They struck water and they struck gold.
They did. I mean, that is just, liquid gold. So from
really
royal vacation spots to a global hotspot, Busan has always had these hot springs. So nothing like a hot bath, maybe some baked eggs, and 식혜 on a cold day. Oh, that's okay. I'm going to do that this Saturday.
It's my favorite thing. So it's not in the department store, but it's the one where the water park is at the Haeundae Beach. So you know that one.
Okay.
And that one over there they've got an outdoor area as well. It's covered, but it's an outdoor area. On days where it is super rainy,
I love a docheontang. I love an outdoor pool.
Yeah. It's so good.
All right.
The sad thing about the one at the hotel that's right on the beach is that they don't let you do it if it's raining.
Oh, okay. I mean, safety. Sure.
But so in the rain, with the rain firing down like proper heavy rain, and you're in this really warm bath. And
you're
there's
wet
plants
anyways.
everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just so healing. I love it. Oh, I want to go to the spa.
Plans? Weekend plans.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. What about, so we go spa and then 2차 노래방. We're thinking about For Your Busan's 회식.
Okay.
Spa and 노래방. I don't think anyone's ready for the
full,
experience. 노래방. Okay, 그냥 노래방.
노래방. Just 노래방.
Thank you so much, Haley. We will see you next week. Until then, enjoy your week and your weekends. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, time for me to say cheerio for today. Today's show produced by Jung Yuna, written by Hong Kyung-hwa, hosted by Laura McCluckey. This is Don't Hate Me by Epic High. I'll be back with you tomorrow at 4:05 p.m. Until then, enjoy your Monday. Bye-bye.
난 너만 손뼉 치면 돼 baby 온 세상에 한테 그런 내가 웃는 이유 난 너만 내 편이면 돼 나만 달달달 볶아 실수도 잘못처럼 세상 모두가 입에 망치 때려 날 모처럼 구멍투성인 맘 눈물만 새 웃으면 안 돼 난 왜 사람 싫어하는데 무슨 이유가 있냐고 내가 싫을 땐 왜 수천 수만 가지냐고 전부 내 탓이라고 소리치네 내 입을 막는 골키퍼스 꼴 보기 싫대 다 나만 싫어해 다 나만 미워해 다 손가락질해 네가 없으면 난 미칠 것 같아 Everybody hates me But you love me and I love you 난 너만 손뼉 치면 돼 Baby 온 세상이 한테 그런 내가 웃는 이유 난 너만 내 편이면 나는 쥐구멍에 비친 단 하나의 별 슬픔 나누고는 쉽지만 다 나의 것 넌 그냥 웃어 주기만 하고 숨어 세상 가장 큰 방패 뒤에 머물러 행복만 품어 이런 비호감 공공의 적이 나와 숨만 쉬면 놀란 공공의 검이 나와 도마 위에서 춤을 추며 즐기는 너 취향 하나 참 죽이는 너 나만 뭐라 해 나 살로 겨냥해 사라지길 바래 네가 없으면 난 죽을 것 같아 Everybody hates me But you love me and I love you 난 너만 손뼉 치면 돼 Baby 온 세상이 한테 그런 내가 웃는 이유 난 너만 내 편이면 내 팬이면 돼
그렇게 미워요? 저를 사랑해줘요
날 사랑한다 널 미워해